again. Even the Capitol Police women sported pink pussy hats, smiling and hugging fellow marchers. A sea of hope for a better future that blossomed into a surge of activism I haven't seen since the 1960s and 70s. Even in rural Fremont County where I live, an active indivisible group has surged, and part of that surge was our group for universal health care. The U.S. is in a healthcare crisis. I was a family physician in rural practice for 28 years, but the greed of corporate America sabotaged my efforts to care for patients. For the first time in over 25 years, 3 of my asthmatic patients ended up on ventilators in the ICU because they could not afford their medication. 3 people died from colon cancer because they could not afford colonoscopies. Americans are dying of treatable disease at increasing rates. The life expectancy of Americans is 42nd in the world. And maternal mortality is increasing, while it decreases in countries that have made the moral decision to provide health care for all their people. We live in human bodies that will get sick, injured, and age. That is a fact. To say people have a choice is ludicrous. Healthcare is not only a right, it is a necessity. A healthcare system should provide healthcare. The purpose of health insurance companies is to not provide healthcare. Their purpose is to collect premiums and avoid paying out benefits. Their only goal is profit, and they do that literally over dead people's bodies. We are Americans who believe in the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. None of these can happen under crushing medical debt. 57 countries have universal health care, which costs half of what Americans pay, with better health outcomes, where no one loses their home or becomes bankrupt due to medical debt. Only in America. We don't need to invent the wheel. There are many systems we can choose from. The majority of Americans support universal health care. We need to let our representatives know we want them to give their constituents what all these other people have. And if they continue to kowtow to murderers and thieves, we will vote them out.